What's up, boys? ShieldMaster here, and finally, the Psycho pistol is finally out. Now, I made a quote-unquote a guide a couple of months ago how to level it up faster in survival. And if you manage to level it up before the level up thing in survival got patched, because I know it got patched, I know I got many comments saying, "Oh, it's not leveling up, no matter what, even if I play public matches." So they probably fixed, the thing that you could level it up in survival before it was even out. So if you managed to level it up to max level before it was out, nice for you, bro. Because as soon as the pistol got out, I had all the attachment already unlocked for it. It said level 1, it was just a visual button. It was super fixed instantly, like 5 minutes, and it said level 40 got fixed. Anyways, you have noticed that I already got platinum on it, and I'm working up on obsidian already because this boy, this boy is crazy. Like, I'm not gonna say broken. People say, "Oh, it's broken in Warzone." Who the hell cares, bro? I mean, if you want to use it in Warzone, all right, go ahead and use it because it's good. But multiplayer-wise, and I think that the attachment can be used for both Warzone and Modern Warfare, whichever interest is the most. Anyways, so yeah, I got platinum, and I did already some tests on some attachments. It's like, what are you gonna test? Like the rate of fire? No, not that stuff. I'm leaving the big stuff to exclusive Ace, JGod, but I've discovered a couple of things that you might want to know, and that I don't know if they're gonna cover it. Maybe exclusive Ace because he covers everything, but you'll see. Anyways. So yeah, if you had level up the pistol already, you had level 14. So what are the pros and the cons of this pistol? So I think it got a nerf before, because I remember using it in survival. It was quite easy to control. Now it got an insane recoil, guys. An insane recoil. It's really hard to manage. So if you are close mid range, you're good. Okay, you're really good, and it's pretty good. I mean, this gun, it's really good in its range. If you already try and stretch it out too far, that's where you're gonna start having problem. People think, "Oh, this thing is the next broken the multiverse thing." Up close, it does his job. Finally, a good pistol, and I'm super excited about this one. You have noticed that I'm not using Akimbo, but I have a variant with Akimbo. I'm gonna, say the attachment for both. But the thing that I want to talk about is mainly from the single one, but I'll show the Akimbo attachment as well. So, by the way, if you don't have Akimbo yet unlocked, now I have it unlocked, by the way. It's gonna say that you need to use more money with the Renetti. That's fake. That's false. You have to use the Psycho with the more money per weapon perk. I don't know why it says Renetti. Maybe they patched it now. I don't know. But use the Psycho with more money if you want the Akimbo weapon perk. Okay. So before the pistol came out and I knew the attachment, I was being, I thought to be super smart, like this genius, because this attachment here doesn't affect, your rate of fire in auto mode. However, his pros are faster ADS and faster sprint out time. However, I test this attachment, and for either auto or single fire, it does like nothing. Like, it helps with 1 frame your ADS speed, and for sprint out time, I test the frames, and as far as I'm concerned, I repeated the test multiple times. It doesn't even affect your sprint out time, and if it does, maybe it's alpha frame. It's like nothing. So I thought, oh, I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna use this attachment because it doesn't affect my rate of fire, but I get the benefits. The point is that this attachment is useless in auto mode because, as I said, it doesn't affect your rate of fire. It doesn't reduce it, at least, but you don't get pros either. So it's just a waste of attachment. If you've watched that guide I made some months ago, ignore the attachment, and of course, don't use it if you, for some reason, are going to use the single fire mode. Don't use it because you don't get faster sprint out time at all, and you get 1 frame for ADS, which is useless. However, I discovered something even better than this attachment. and it's the grip. People think that, you know, the recoil, this is the recoil grip, the third one, you know, and this thing cuts in half your recoil. And it's so easy to control. If you put the VLK Elita or Elite, I think it's gonna be, I don't know why it says Elita. Anyway, the third grip, the recoil grip, this attachment is godlike on the Sykov. At least the single one, because they're not gonna use it on the Akimbo, of course. But for the single one, this thing cuts your recoil in half, and it's so easy to control. You can engage people a bit further because your gun is not going to skyrocket in the sky. You know, it's much easier. So I super highly suggest this attachment if you use the single auto mode. It's so good. Use this attachment, guys. Use this at all costs. Then, of course, I mean, if you use auto mode, you want to probably use the 80 drum mag. I haven't tested any other attachment, right? I just made the single test for this attachment because I was curious if it actually helped it or not. And it's trash. Don't use it as attachment at all. Of course, I'll leave all the rest to exclusive Ace. I'm not, you know, a weapon guide kind of guy. But, you know, I test the most important stuff. But yeah, use this. I bet, you know, I bet my entire life that you're gonna find this attachment great for you, your single cycle. So yeah, the attachment I'm using are tactical laser, attack laser, 80 drum mag, of course, auto mode, and monolithic. Monolithic is a must. I mean, people say, oh, of course, it's a must. You have extra range and, you know, bullet velocity, right? Yeah, you have bullet velocity because it's really important. Of course, you're off the map, I wanted to say. But on this gun, bullet velocity is ridiculously low. It's really, really bad. So the monolithic helps a bit with it. And of course, you get that extra range that you cannot get any other way because the auto mode doesn't give you range. So this is the only attachment that gives you range off the map, and bullet velocity is really important. So use the monolithic at all costs with this pistol. Is a must. Okay, so auto mode, monolithic, and VLK, you know, the recoil grip. These three attachments are a must. Maybe you don't want the tack laser, you can use an optic, even a stock. I mean, I don't really recommend the stock. Trust me, if you get used to the recoil grip, this thing is really good. Then maybe you want to use the 20-round mag, you want just a little pocket pistol, you don't want this heavy thing, but trust me, monolithic, auto mode, and third grip are the must. Now, for the Akimbo, I think many of you already figured it out. It's pretty straightforward, like any other pistol. Monolithic, auto mode, 5 milliwatt, of course the 80 drum mag, and Akimbo. So nothing special. But if you're gonna use the single Sykov, use the third grip. I highly recommend this one. So yeah, this is all, guys, and now I'll show you my first gameplay with the Sykov. So I don't think I have gold in that. It's basically my first gameplay. I'm not using this recoil grip in the gameplay because I didn't even, I just tested it. So I tested it, I made the video right now. So in this video, in the gameplay, you'll see a lot of recoil. So imagine that recoil, but cut in half, because I'm gonna use this thing right now. It's so good. So good, guys. So yeah, in the gameplay, as I said, you won't see this, so you'll see, oh, what is this crazy recoil? Don't worry, just use this attachment and the recoil will be cut. Anyways, this is everything from ShieldMaster today. I don't think the shield is still trash, but at least we got a good pistol, and I'm working on Obsidian, you know. I'll try to get it as soon as possible. And I think I'm gonna get like 10, you know, tick a day, you know, 10... a 10th of a challenge per day, so in 10 days I'll have, you know, my pistol. Anyways, without further ado, enjoy the gameplay, guys. From ShieldMaster, this is all. Use the grip.
Ne controlliamo 2. Siamo in vantaggio.
Corridoio.
Dominio. UAV alleato in sorvolo. Intervieni su...
Granata partita!
Abbiamo perso Charlie. Prendiamo Charlie. Intervieni su A. Serve supporto a Bravo. Alleato partito. UAV alleato in sorvolo.
Cambio caricatore.
Avvio scansione radar.
Devo ricaricare. Cambio caricatore. È una granata partita. Occhio, è idiota.
Siamo a metà strada. Combattete.
Troppi pronto.
Siamo in Bravo. Aiuta la squadra presso Charlie. Abbiamo perso Charlie. Bravo
Cambio
in mano
caricatore.
nostra. Alfa. Sii al sicuro. Prendiamo Alfa. Serve supporto. Prendiamo Alfa.
Granata partita!
Prendiamo C.
Granata partita!
Charlie al sicuro.
Ricarico.
Aiuta la squadra presso C. Aiuta la squadra presso B. Abbiamo perso C. Siamo su Alfa, attendere.
Granata partita!
Controlliamo Alfa.
Lancia una flashbang!
Ostile a terra.
Grado specialista.
Cambio caricatore.
Abbiamo 2 obiettivi. Difendiamoli. Perdiamo Bravo.
Cambio caricatore. Ah, mi hanno
Il
beccato.
nemico controlla tutti gli obiettivi. Riprendeteli.
Devo ricaricare.
Vinciamo noi. Avanti. I nemici prendono Charlie. Alfa in mano. Chi osa vince.
Ricarico!